Hey everyone, this is the second part of implementation of deleting multi-users at once functionality in our NextJS MySQL CRUD application. And in this video, I will show you how you can implement the functionality that whenever you check this checkbox, then all these users will be checked, and when you uncheck this checkbox, then all these users will be unchecked. So we will see that in this video. So back in VS Code, I have already started my server on localhost 3000, and now in the components folder, open users table.js file, and here in the component we will make a state. So before that, let's import use state hook. So I will write use state, and then here we will make a state. So I will write const checked all, and the setter function name will be set checked all, and we will make a state and its default value will be false. And now below down in the header, here you can see this is the checkbox present in the header. So here I will write value is equals to checked all, and then here I will use on change function. On change is equals to, I will write an arrow function handle select all change, and here I will give the event as the argument, and then we will define this function right here above the user generator. So I will write const handle select all change, and it will be an arrow function. And now here I will destructure the checked property of event target, and if the checkbox is checked, then what we will do is we will make the checked all state as true, and we will select all the checkboxes of the users. So we will write const check boxes is equals to document dot query selector all, and here we will write table tbody, and here we will write input type is equals to checkbox, like so. This will select all the checkboxes in the document and will store all the checkboxes in this checkboxes variable, and then we will make all the checkboxes as checked. So we will use checkboxes dot for each, and here we will write checkbox, and then here we will write checkbox dot checked equal to true, like so. And here we will make a variable let checked user, and in this variable what we will do, first of all we will make this variable as empty. Here we will name this variable as checked all user, and then after what we will do is we will use the checked context. So here we will import checked context. We will write checked context, and then here we will use the use context hook, and in the component we will make a variable value, and here we will use the use context hook, and here we will provide checked context like so, and then here we will use the set checked context function, and here we will give this array, and before setting the checked context we will iterate through all the user IDs. So we'll write users dot map user and checked all user dot push user dot id. What this will do is this will push all the user ID coming from here in this checked all user variable, and then we will set this variable uh, in the state of checked context. So now what we will do is we will pass the state of checked all. So here in the user component we will write checked all, and here we will pass checked all, and then we will pass set checked all function as the prop. So we will write set checked all like so, and now we will open the user component from component folder, and here we will destructure the checked all prop along with the set checked all prop like so. As you can see we have passed the two props from here. So in the users component here, before setting the checked user we will check if checked all state is true, and if the user is unchecked, then we will make set checked all as false like so. Now let's see in the web application. Let's refresh the page, and when I click on this checkbox, here you can see it is showing me an error. Value dot set checked context is not a function. Okay, so let me open layout.js file from the component folder. Here you can see we have passed the set checked user function as a key in the value object. So let's see what's the issue. So the issue is in the users table component, and here we need to write set checked user instead of set checked context, as we are providing set checked user key in the value object. So we need to write set checked user right here, and now let's refresh the page. And when I check this checkbox, here you can see all these users is checked now, and when I uncheck this checkbox, this is not working. Okay, so I need to see that here. Okay, so we need to write the else condition here. If the checkbox is not checked, then what we will do is we will we will cut this statement from here and we will paste it here. And what we will do is here we need to cut this statement from here and paste it here, and we will make it as let, as we need to change this variable. And here if the checkbox is not checked, then what we will do is we will iterate through each checkboxes, and we will make them unchecked, and we will update the state of set checked all as false, like so. And then what we will do is we will make this checked all user as empty, and now this will work fine. So let's refresh the page, and when I check this checkbox, here you can see all these users is checked now. And when I uncheck this checkbox, again the same issue, we need to check it. Okay, so the issue is here we need to write checkbox dot checked. And now let's refresh the page, and when I check this checkbox, all users is checked now, and the ID of these users is stored in the checked user state. And when I uncheck this checkbox, then as you can see all the users is unchecked now, and the ID is vanished from the checked users state. So that's the working, and that's all for this video, guys. In the next video we will see how we can delete all those users whose ID is maintained in the checked context. In this context, in this state checked user, and we will see how we can delete those users. So that's all for this video, guys. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.